So boom, YouTube. What's good? It's your boy Ike Water, and I'm back with another Warframe video. So today we got my boy. Look, I ain't gonna lie, my boy Frost looking tough. Yeah, I see it. My boy Frost looking smooth. Now I got for you guys a Frost and Trumna Prime build, right? They go really good together, right? I had a build with Frost Prime and Celtra Prime, but the Trumna is really good too. So now going into Frost, right? This is what I'm going to be using. You want to be using Biting Frost and Icy Avalanche. Those are really important. You're going to be going with a little bit of everything. As much, the highest you want to do is the most is efficiency, because you want to be able to spam your fourth. And it's only 40 energy. We don't have, oh, we do. I'm sorry. We got Pine Flow, right? Range is going to be decent. You know, nothing too crazy. We're only using stretch. And then strength is also okay, right? Adaptation is adaptation is just more for resistance for damage types, which is going to be really good. But honestly, with the amount of overguard we're going to be getting from Icy Avalanche, and then we're going to be basically unkillable, right? We're using Prime Vigor just for more shield capacity and more health, which is going to be fun. Now honestly, I'm going to be using Arcane Exceltra, because with the Trumna you want to have that, which is pretty cool. And then we can switch this up if you want to use Arcane Rise, or let's go Arcane Molt Augmented. Now for the Trumna Prime, I am using the Riven. You don't need to use a Riven, honestly, as you guys can see, and I'm really upset with this. The Trumna has one for Riven disposition, and that is garbage. So realistically, you do not need this. Right, we're going with Corrosive and Heat. I think it goes perfect with the Trumna. We got Hunter Munitions, Galvanized Altitude for that status chance, Galvanized Chamber for that multi-shot, and then Critical Delay. Even though we lose a little bit of fire rate, we're going to gain that back with our Arcane Acceleration. And then we're going to be using Prime Merciless. Nothing too crazy. You don't need Prime Deadhead, because you're going to just be nuking thing. And now for its ult fire, it's just insane. Like, it's crazy insane. Right. Also with my Frost, I do have the yellow shards just for casting speed, because like I said, you want to be able to spam your fourth ability as fast as possible, because this gives you the overguard and eventually strips on enemies off their armor, which is very, very good. Right. And with the Trumna combined with that 200% critical chance from that Biting Frost, we're going to be doing insane amounts of damage. Now I do have Eclipse on this build, but honestly I had Eclipse just in general. So don't worry about Eclipse here. You can put anything you want. I was thinking about putting Zaku's ability, his first ability that busts your weapon, because you don't really need a cooldown, because like I said, we don't have a lot of duration, because we want to be able to spam our fourth, right? Our avalanche. But look, we won't get into that 180 content. I ain't gonna go too hard for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Nothing too crazy. Count to 3, close your eyes. 1, 2, subscribe. 3. Open your eyes, fellas and fellas. Yes, y'all know the rules. But yeah, I'm gonna show you guys how this really goes. Because the Trumna goes crazy. You really just want to spam your fourth, and you look, we get the overguard. More enemies, more overguard. You know what I'm saying? And once you get that Biting Frost, that critical damage goes crazy. And oh yeah, for my companion, I am using a Panzer. The Panzer. Look, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna drop me a little energy though, family. Use Zernic if you don't have the energy like me, buddy. Yeah. So yeah. Look at that. Damage is crazy. Now put some purple shards on that joint. Watch that joint go crazy. Telling y'all, man. This is literally all you're gonna be doing. Frost is just overall like a really, really good frame. Like, in my opinion, you get his augments and you just go crazy, and you're basically unkillable. Like, he's a really, really good solo Warframe. Like me, if I just want to play solo, and I don't feel like playing with anybody, this is like what I'll be using. Because Frost can do everything. Like, you can solo defense with the snow globe. With this, you can solo defense. This is 180 enemies. Look, it's still at 100. Like, I can just stay in here and chill. Look, it's at 96. These are 180. Like, you can spam this too, because you have very high efficiency compared to like most builds. Because most people don't really mod with efficiency, right? So yeah, I'm telling you, and I know Frost is not the best in terms of cap level, because he does kind of cap out, because the overguard, like if you get to like level 1,000 enemies, that overguard, it can only do you so much. You know what I'm saying? As you guys can see, I got what, 15,000 overguard right now. Shoot. Very good overall Warframe. Like, just for general play, like, look, like I said, I'm doing 180. You can get Frost with anybody, but I just love it with the Truna because the damage, you be hitting like 3 million. Like I said, if you put some purple shards in here, you could probably go real crazy in this. But only thing we have is the yellow shards, because we want to be able to spam our fourth, really. You feel me? It's very fun. So yeah, I think I'm gonna switch. I forgot what the Zaku's ability is called, but I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna switch that instead of Eclipse. Eclipse is my first. Yeah, Eclipse was my first helmet ability that I got. So this is so fun. You just nuking things. Look how much overguard I get. Like, actually pretty crazy. And look, now we just strip him off his armor. Then he's dead. You get your alt fire, your little grenade. Oh, you wanna take my weapon now? You know what I'm saying? Just go crazy. Like I said, solo, perfect. If you want to play solo defense, boom, pop that snow globe. If you want to play survival, exterminate, it don't matter. You can even use your, if you want to have more duration, you can freeze them more. Your second ability also slows them down. It freezes them too. All enemies that are frozen, he's good for crowd control, because he freezes all lower enemies that doesn't have overguard. Like those enemies right there. Oh my goodness. Was I not paying attention? You can see? But yeah, you gotta use your fourth ability, because if you don't use it too much, you're not gonna you're gonna lose your overguard. Your overguard doesn't stay with you all the time. So yeah, if you don't use it or freeze enemies, you will lose your overguard. Which is lame. Just like, who? Timmy? It's me. Yeah. I'm not gonna take up too much of y'all time, man. I feel like I have no reason to. Oh, I thought that was max already. What's going on there? Ooh. See, look, unless I'm not doing that fast enough, I'm losing my overguard. Woo. But yeah, man, look, We're gonna hit y'all with a nice little transition, and I'm gonna get up out of here. You feel me? As you guys can see. Now, Frost is so underrated with the Trumna. Like, you can really go crazy with combinations with Frost because Biden Frost is just insanely good. But the Trumna is also really fun because once they're frozen, you get that crazy damage, right? They can't do nothing to that nuke. But yeah, man, if y'all like this video, man, please leave a like and subscribe. This is a cool, simple, chill video. Nothing too crazy. I just went straight to the point. Again, if you guys want me to go on in-depth build, I have a Trumna build for you guys. If you guys want to watch that, and I also have a Frost build, kind of. Well, this is kind of a Frost build, but yeah, I get what I'm saying. It's your boy IQ Water, man. Damn. Oh no.